mamu na akwaba e de bank certificate for bishops ba kuma ku 30 akwakohia aye sesnesi John Dramani Mahama e wo Jubilee House enya asem ketwa e de nkrata chenchenche pa e de akoma na about sema ekoso e wo Ghana memha for the past 6 months in no mu chemo kaseti won hwe so man hwe ni ye na se sesnesi John Dramani Mahama anfa solutions to these problems it might greatly affect Ghana democratic rule na betumi ahadwen papa enya asem ketwa no mu cheche mo kasentin during ayedable kumanof rera na course no say sema a course e wo honom no ankofo ke mo exercise on constitutional right na so no NDC youth atu sham so aburu om wansam without any reason in particular so de no ahwe ni a betumi ahadwen ye wo Ghana memu ha papa if say one day say so call for another elections bi ana say if another big election people to say the 2028 general election ekwa ohwe ni ya sa similar thing betumi asiama nipa betumi ewu ana say bi betumi prepare anya asem ketwa number 2 the suspension of her leadership Chief Justice Gertrude Tukonu NDC amanukun samamu efiaya kunya kesen so without any reason in particular bia mu yi samamu efiso ana fesu no mo hwe so auditors so say to awie sika na so auditors eba bontin be ka say me Chief Justice emphasis kebia ya anu ntine say NDC amanukun suspend no tinom keka enema ekoso Ghana memu haina ebomu edit to krata so de koma sesnesi John Dramani Mahama the for yan on kwa fiti last from sesnesi na nado dan ko kufa abemu ina enema ekoso Ghana memu ha galamse hu se sama ekoso ne enema tifo ekoso Ghana memu ha na ensena fatani na from the manu tumbi ahwese mampani do baba betina yakunya nso bia no will do what it is needful to the country na yes mi pinakuno kutin sama omoka na som di tudwa medamu ina
na Catholic Bishops Conference ebe kasa about situations and issues omu feel say it has the biggest tendency of causing harm and havoc to this country's democratic rule koso na over 30 bishops said them shall say na mekan eno mu nyina nsa hye sa krata ya akopie mu the office of the president asye now omu kire mu the statement by the Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference on electoral violence, the suspension of the Chief Justice, and other judiciary related issues that has a tendency to undermine our democracy. Or say, we, the Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference, have closely followed recent developments in our beloved nation with profound concern. As spiritual leaders and responsible citizens, mindful of our collective duty to uphold justice, peace, and the integrity of democratic governance, we feel compelled to share these revelations and reflections with the people of Ghana. True democracy transcends the periodic casting of votes. It embodies a just social order that respects the rule of law, upholds the intrinsic dignity of every human person, and guarantees citizens the right to participate meaningfully in shaping our national destiny. At the heart of this vision lies the sanctity of the ballot and the imperative of peaceful elections. Since the promulgation of our 1992 Constitution, Ghana has rightly been celebrated for its democratic stability. Yet, this hard-earned reputation is gravely endangered whenever electoral violence resurfaces, as was tragically witnessed recently in the Ablekuma North constituency. We unequivocally condemn all forms of electoral violence, especially the brutalization of citizens, including journalists. Such acts constitute a gross violation of human dignity and betray the very foundations upon which our democracy stands. We therefore urge the state and His Excellency the President to initiate prompt, thorough, and transparent investigations into these incidents, especially the Ablekumanov unfortunate incident, and ensure that perpetrators, whether his party members or not, are held fully accountable. Impunity corrodes public trust and fosters a culture of lawlessness. We further call upon the government to implement without delay the recommendations of previous commissions of inquiry into electoral violence, ensuring lessons translate into meaningful institutional reforms. We remind all political actors that elections are not a contest of might, but a platform for the exchange of ideas. We urge political parties and their supporters to exercise maximum restraint and prioritize national peace above partisan advantage. Now let's continue. We therefore advise the Electoral Commission to sustain and deepen its stakeholder engagement efforts to bolster public confidence in the electoral process integrity. Similarly, we urge the security services to act with professionalism, impartially, and foresight in preventing and managing potential conflict. A healthy, functioning democracy equally demands an independent, credible judiciary free from political interference. Justice is the indispensable cornerstone of national cohesion. Without it, grievances fester and violence finds fertile grounds. It is in this critical regard that we view the current tensions arising from the suspension of the Chief Justice, while acknowledging the necessity of due process. We caution strenuously against any action, perceived or actual, that could compromise the independence or impartiality of the judiciary, as we may be witnessing in the ongoing case involving the suspended Chief Justice, the President, the Council of State, and the judicial system. When any and someone, the Catholic Bishops Conference, Ediatuja, 1. Electoral violence, Titri, and the Akoso, Ewa Blekumanofwa, Ebesine. The government is trying to justify, say, MPP for yebi, enti yansu ye yebia, enyawe, ya ministers biti se Sam George, krabeka mwasem. Ena afei, the suspended Chief Justice in Samuel Koswa ni asem no kra kopiemu ewo de ECOWAS court wa. Utiemu ye kwa koyesa ase nipa bi ewo hidden agenda sa chinchina ewo say Chief Justice ye ni difra kunya so. Some of these issues and at the Catholic Bishops Conference actually ehon krata e di akopiemu ewo the office